America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
Welcome to episode 191 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name is Joe Parisi. I have prepared for you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia. Each round consists of 7 questions, with just 5 seconds between questions for you to try and think of the answer. Really, the theme of this show is reminding you of fun things from the past that you forgot about. TV shows you forgot existed, movies you rented from the video store, songs that you used to have burned on a CD that you would store in the visor of your Ford Escort or Mitsubishi Eclipse or whatever you were rocking. Your first round today is going to be a music-focused round. Then we'll jump to movies for round 2. And round 3, we're going to bounce all over. That's going to be what we call a mixed round. So good luck. Glad you're here. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, question 1. This artist released their debut single in 2004, which was called Pieces of Me. It came from an album called Autobiography. Name the artist. Question 2. If I could grant you one wish, I wish you could see the way you kiss. From a 1999 album called Breathe, what artist gave us the hit song, The Way You Love Me? Question 3. In the 90s, there was a girl group managed by Lou Pearlman that was following that same blueprint as Lou's boy bands, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Britney Spears was initially a member of this group, but left before things really got going to pursue her own solo career. What was the name of this girl group? Question 4. In the mid-'80s, there was an adult contemporary hit song called When the Goin' Gets Tough, the Tough Get Goin'. The song was used as the theme song for the film Jewel of the Nile. And the music video features the stars of that film lip-syncing the background vocals, Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, and Danny DeVito. What artist gave us the song, When the Goin' Gets Tough, the Tough Get Goin'? Question 5. While probably not the song this classic rock band is most known for, the song Godzilla is among their biggest. 1 million copies of the Godzilla single sold following its 1978 release. Name the band that gave us Godzilla. Question 6. I used to think that the day would never come. I see delight in the shade of the morning sun. What band gave us the 1987 song True Faith? Question 7. The local mall is where many of us grew up discovering and purchasing our new music back in the 80s and 90s. Many of those famous mall music stores ended up being owned by the same parent company. My question to you is, did the Musicland stores get converted into Sam Goody, Or did Sam Goody stores get converted to Musicland? That's going to do it for the music round. Time to check those answers. Question 1. This artist released their debut single in 2004 called Pieces of Me. It came from an album called Autobiography. Name the artist. That is Miss Ashley Simpson. That song was co-written by Cara Diaguardi, who you may remember was one of the judges on American Idol season 8 and 9. Dare I say, Pieces of Me, kind of a banger. I said it. Question 2. If I could grant you one wish, I wish you could see the way you kiss. From a 1999 album called Breathe, what artist had a hit song called The Way You Love Me? Faith Hill. Question 3. In the 90s, there was a girl group managed by Lou Pearlman that was following the same blueprint as Lou's boy bands, NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. Britney Spears was initially a member of this group, but left before things really got going to pursue her own solo career. What was the name of this girl group? Now, this is a deep cut because this group never really achieved the levels of fame that NSYNC or even Lou's other groups like LFO found. The answer is Innocence, and they spelled it Innosense. Innocence. There's a 3-part documentary series on Netflix called Dirty Pop, the Boy Band Scam. It's all about Lou Pearlman and the bands that he managed and the Ponzi scheme he was running for decades. It's really a good watch. Dirty Pop, the Boy Band Scams. Netflix has it. And while I was watching that, that's how I came up with this question. I didn't really know about Innocence and that Britney was part of it. Question 4. In the mid-'80s, there was an adult contemporary hit called When the Going Gets Tough, the Tough Get Going. The song was used as the theme song for the movie Jewel of the Nile, and the music video features the stars of that film lip-syncing background vocals: Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, and Danny DeVito. What artist gave us that song, When the Going Gets Tough, the Tough Get Going? Billy Ocean. Get out of my dreams, get into my car. That guy. Question 5. While probably not the song this classic rock band is most known for, the song Godzilla is among their biggest. 1 million copies of the Godzilla single sold following its 1978 release. Name the band that gave us Godzilla. Blue Oyster Cult. Question 6. I used to think that the day would never come. I'd see delight in the shade of the morning sun. What band gave us the 1987 song True Faith? New Order. That's off their Substance album. Final question in the music round. The local mall is where many of us grew up discovering and purchasing our new music back in the 80s and 90s. Many of those famous mall stores ended up being owned by the same parent company. The question to you, did Musicland stores get converted to Sam Goody, or did Sam Goody get converted to Musicland? The answer, Musicland got converted to Sam Goody. So you saw Musicland stores fade out across the country, and what they were doing was changing the marketing in the store, changing the sign out front, and turning them into Sam Goody. So they were all owned by the same parent company from 1978 on. But for a while, they coexisted. Now, in my particular mall in St. Louis, Missouri, for many years, there was both. It's a 3-level mall. On the middle floor, they had a Sam Goody, and then you would go up to the top floor, and there was a Musicland, and who knew? The money was going to the same place. I didn't.
Round 2.
Round 2 is the movie round. Question 1. This actress played Margot Tenenbaum in The Royal Tenenbaums. She also played Liv in Duets and Pepper Potts in the Iron Man films. Name this actress. Question 2. A comedy film from 2003. Conjoined twins from Martha's Vineyard move to Los Angeles so that one of them can pursue an acting career. The twins were played by Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon. Name the film. Question 3. This is another deep cut. In 1991, an action movie was released called Born to Ride. The main character was named Grady Westfall, a biker faced with the choice of prison or teaching a military unit how to ride motorcycles. Realizing this unit isn't quite up to speed, Grady ends up joining the unit on a rescue mission in Spain in hopes of increasing their chances of success. What actor starred as Grady Westfall in the 1991 movie Born to Ride? Question 4. A comedy film from 1990 that features a memorable scene with a pellet gun and another with two men doing a golf clap. Emilio Estevez plays James St. James. Charlie Sheen plays Carl Taylor. Keith David plays Louis Fetters. Dean Cameron plays the Pizza Man. What's the name of this film? Question 5. This actor played Lex Luthor in Superman and Superman 2 from 1978 and 1980. Then in 1986, he played Coach Norman Dale in the movie Hoosiers. Name the actor. Question 6. In the 1985 movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure, one of the best, right? Early on in the film, inside his home, Pee-wee makes himself a rather extravagant breakfast. What type of breakfast cereal does he pour all over his plate of pancakes, eggs, and bacon? What kind of cereal was it? Question 7. A 1999 documentary that documents the making of an independent short horror movie called Coven, directed by Mark Borchardt. The documentary follows Mark, who dreams of being a professional filmmaker, along with his best friend and helper, Mike Shank. Name the film. And that's going to do it for the movie round. Here come your answers. This actress played Margot Tenenbaum in The Royal Tenenbaums. She played Liv in Duets and Pepper Potts in the Iron Man films. Name the actress. Gwyneth Paltrow. And if by chance you're not familiar with that movie that I mentioned, Duets, it's Gwyneth, Paul Giamatti, Huey Lewis. It's about people that are hardcore into karaoke. It's a fantastic movie, and I feel like it's very much under the radar. Worth a watch. Question 2, a comedy from 2003. Conjoined twins from Martha's Vineyard move to Los Angeles so that one of them can pursue an acting career. The twins were played by Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon. What is the name of this film? Stuck on You. Ridiculous. Question 3. In 1991, an action movie was released called Born to Ride. The main character is named Grady Westfall, a biker faced with the choice of prison or teaching a military unit how to ride motorcycles. Realizing the unit isn't quite up to speed, Grady ends up joining the unit on a rescue mission in Spain in hopes of increasing their chances for success. What actor starred as Grady Westfall in 1991's Born to Ride? John Stamos. So if you got this one correct, good for you. This is a weird one. This is a deep cut. I had never heard of this movie. I stumbled upon it. I'm like, oh, I'm throwing this in for sure. It was like straight to video. It was filmed primarily in Spain and Yugoslavia. Any critics that saw it absolutely destroyed it. It was Terry Polo's first movie appearance. That's the woman who played Pam in Meet the Parents. So anyway, Born to Ride. If you own a copy of that on VHS, I would like to shake your hand. Question 4. A comedy film from 1990 that features a memorable scene with a pellet gun and another with two men doing a golf clap. Emilio Estevez plays James St. James. Charlie Sheen plays Carl Taylor. Keith David plays Louis Fetters. And Dean Cameron plays the Pizza Man. Name the film. Men at Work. Question 5. This actor played Lex Luthor in Superman and Superman 2 in 1978 and 1980. Then in 1986, he played Coach Norman Dale in the movie Hoosiers. Name the actor. Gene Hackman. His last credited film role came in 2004, a movie called Welcome to Mooseport, which he co-starred in with Ray Romano. And I mean, all those years watching Gene Hackman on the screen in brilliant performance after brilliant performance, whoever would have imagined the weird ending that we, now know about? Terrible. Question 6. In the 1985 movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure, early in the film, inside of his home, Pee-wee makes himself a rather extravagant breakfast. What type of breakfast cereal does he pour all over his plate of pancakes, eggs, and bacon? Mr. T cereal. Remember, he kind of did the, I pity the fool. Mr. T cereal was a real thing. Maybe you ate it as a child. I don't think I ever did, even though I loved all things Mr. T as a young man. It was manufactured by Quaker Oats, and it was available from 1984 to 1993. Question 7. A 1999 documentary film that documents the making of an independent horror short called Coven, directed by Mark Borchardt. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. Mark Borchardt. The documentary follows Mark, who dreams of being a professional filmmaker, along with his best friend and helper, Mike Shank. Name the film. American Movie. This film is fantastic. I love documentary films, and this one is really good. The film actually won the Grand Jury Prize for documentaries at the 1999 Sundance Film Festival. It's just a couple of guys back in the 90s up in Wisconsin with a dream and a camera, and it's very entertaining.
Round 3.
Your third and final round today is a mixed round. Question 1. 2 new Major League Baseball teams debuted in the 1993 season. One was the Florida Marlins. What was the other? Question 2. Tim Kazurinsky was a cast member on Saturday Night Live in the early 80s. In what film series did he play a character named Carl Sweetchuck? Question 3. This teen sitcom aired on NBC from 1995 to 2000 as part of the network's Saturday morning program block for teenagers. The series centers on the exploits of the Deering Tornadoes, which was a boys' varsity basketball team. Anthony Anderson appeared in 2 seasons of this show as Teddy. Name the show. Question 4. Ben Cooper Incorporated was an American company founded in 1937 that primarily manufactured what through the late 80s? Question 5. As of 2025, there is one artist who is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 3 times, a triple inductee. He was inducted as a solo artist and as a member of 2 bands, the Yardbirds and Cream. Name the artist. Question 6. In September 1991, Leonardo DiCaprio joined the cast of a sitcom in what would be its final season. His character's name was Luke Brower. What sitcom was it? Question 7. A children's activity toy that first appeared in the 70s and reached the peak of its popularity in the 80s. It consists of sheets of polystyrene that typically have images popular with children imprinted on them. They would typically be cut out, then colored by the child and heated. Upon heating, they would reduce in size to about 1/3 their original size. They hardened and they maintained their shape and color. What is the name of this activity toy? And that's going to do it for round number 3. Got 7 more answers to share with you. See how you finished up. Question 1. 2 new Major League Baseball teams debuted in the 1993 season, one being the Florida Marlins. What was the other? The Colorado Rockies. Question 2. Tim Kazurinsky was a cast member on Saturday Night Live in the early 80s. In what film series did he play a character named Carl Sweetchuck? Police Academy. Sweetchuck appeared in Police Academy 2, 3, and 4. Usually with Z. Question 3. This teen sitcom aired on NBC from 1995 to 2000 as part of the network's Saturday morning program block for teenagers. The series centers on the exploits of the Deering Tornadoes, which was a boys' varsity basketball team. Anthony Anderson appeared in 2 seasons on the show as Teddy. What was the name of this show? Hang Time. Question 4. Ben Cooper Incorporated was an American company founded in 1937 that primarily manufactured what through the late 80s? Halloween costumes. Trust me, you are familiar with the costumes that were put out by Ben Cooper Incorporated. It was like the plastic suit, like the thin plastic outfit you would put on, and, designed on the front of the outfit, printed on it would be whatever you were supposed to look like. Maybe you were Raggedy Ann, or maybe you were C-3PO from Star Wars, or whatever it was. One year I was He-Man. I had one of these and it was He-Man. So it's the plastic suit that I think maybe there was like a couple little Velcro buttons in the back to kind of seal you into it. And then the thin, dinky plastic mask that just covered the front of your face, and it had like an elastic rubber band that would go around the back of your head. And they would be sold in a flat box, so you would see the mask right in the center of like a clear window on the box. Those are the Ben Cooper Incorporated Halloween costumes. Question 5. As of 2025, there's one artist who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 3 times, a triple inductee. He was inducted as a solo artist and as a member of 2 different bands, the Yardbirds and Cream. Name the artist. Eric Clapton. Question 6. In September 1991, Leonardo DiCaprio joined the cast of a sitcom in what would be its final season. His character's name was Luke Brower. Name the show. Growing Pains. Question 7. A children's activity toy that first appeared in the 70s and reached its peak of popularity in the 80s. It consists of sheets of polystyrene that typically have images popular with children imprinted on them. They would typically be cut out, then colored by the child, and then heated. Upon heating, they reduce in size to about 1/3 their original size. They harden, maintain their shape and color. What is the name of this activity toy? Shrinky Dinks. Shrinky Dinks. Oh, did you ever have those? I got them one time, or I made them with my mom one time in the 80s, and it was a Mr. T Shrinky Dink. That was the one I remember that we did. And I thought it was the coolest thing. I mean, it shrunk down to about the size of like a quarter, but I looked it up. I was like, what were the instructions on these things? 325-degree oven. You put them on a cookie sheet lined with either foil or parchment paper, and you just leave them for 1 to 3 minutes, and you let it do its thing, and you kind of peek through the window into your oven and see when it's done. Shrinky Dinks. What a toy. An activity toy, as it is named. That brings us to the end of episode 191. My name is Joe Parisi. I am on Instagram at Joe Parisi VO. I'm also on Facebook and TikTok, so you can kind of find me wherever. Always love to hear from you guys and connect. And I'm going to go make up some more questions for us, so in a couple weeks we can do this all over again. And you, of course, are going to go and try and track down a copy of 1991's Born to Ride, starring John Stamos and Terry Polo. You guys are the best. I'll talk to you soon.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show
with Joe Parisi.